I don't know. Something is pushing out of my network at my max speed, if you can hear me. Give me a minute. It may be the internet. They may be having issues down the road. I don't know. It's aggravating to me. All right. We're back-ish. Yeah, right. See, the problem is I don't know what's going on down the road either. So, but looking at my output here, I mean, something was keeping my output going. So, yeah. Yeah, the power's back on, but the internet is being flaky. So I'm hoping it's not like this tomorrow. Yeah. Well, so far the benchy's been going for, oh hell, I don't know. I think I started at about 4:30, so about 2 hours now. And it's showing it has 4 hours and 11 minutes left to go. So about 6 hours. So, but I am happy though. They are, and they're just now getting stuff turned back on. So everybody is getting turned back on. Everybody is using the internet. But it still shouldn't show my internet pushing out at 1.65 megabits per second because, you know, this was at 0. OBS was at 0. So the only thing I have on the network other than this computer and my laptop are 2 Fire TVs. So that's the only thing I know of that could be doing that. Yeah, I really don't know. We're trying to get it right. You know, it is a long print for a benchy, but when this multicolor unit, and it's one of 2 downfalls I see to the multicolor unit right now. Okay, is one, it exponentially adds to time. Yeah, on their porn, yeah. And the other is that I can't use the filament sensor that's in the extruder right here because if I turn it on, it fails. Well, it runs 2 colors. The purge block really doesn't take that long. That's why the from here up was only 2 hours and the rest of it's 4 hours, because the purge block doesn't take that long. It's the changing of filament that takes that long. And I showed the ejection and all that the other day, and I'll move it over here today, and you can watch this. It's not going to be focused because I've got it focused for the boat, but in just a minute, it'll do a little bit of green here for a second, and then it'll swap. So, what's up, Shawna? So, you'll see it. And I didn't say hey to Never Let Machines Win either. How are you? So, but once it purges here, because that's what it's doing, purging, it'll do the little bit of printing that it's got to do in green, because it's not a lot. It'll finish the green out, and then what's up, Nuru? I was talking about you earlier. I need to take that picture. I didn't take the time. I got your message, so I'm going to send it to you. All right, so now it's purging, and you can watch this change. So you can see how long it actually takes to change filament, because it's already started. And you can see it pushing the green out now. And then it'll speed up, pushes the green out, gives you a nice loop out for your filament. And then it starts pulling in the black. You can see it moving. And then it'll speed up, and it loads it really quickly. And then once it does that, it loads it in. Then you go back over here and it does the purge block to get the black started. That's why it takes so long. That's fine, Mike. All right, buddy, I will. Thank you. But that's what adds so much time to this. And that's why the Palette Plus has to be faster, because you don't have the filament swap time. So, you know. No, I did not, Nuru. I am running number 4 and 5 right now with the old firmware. And it's like I told them earlier on Discord. I was like, you know, do I really want to screw with it right now? I just got it all working. You know. It is. It's cool to watch it, Patrick. And that is really cool. But it still takes a while. It really does take a while. And not only that, you know, I found out the hard way because I left everything loaded. Well, then you get humidity in your filaments because you're just out, you know, and open. And stuff breaks. Like when I came in earlier, I had printed the 4 colors, the orange, blue, white, and green. And I came in here today and the green was broken. It was just broken off. So I had to reload and get everything back to the way it was. And you know, that can be a pain because you either have to tear it down after every print or figure out something different. What's up, Tristan? And hey, Paul Cumber. I'm sorry I didn't tell you hey. Well, the Palette 2, whatever it is. I forget the name of them. I don't have one. The Palette 2 Pro or whatever it is. That's it. So, yeah, I mean, it's this is a great system. It really is. Great system. Really great system. I mean, and I am getting the MK3 print quality in multicolor. So I can't fuss about it now. Not right now. It's working great. I can fuss about it when it ain't working great. Which, since I put the new parts on it, has been 0. It has worked great since I did it. Cool, Nuru. What's up, Maya Misfit? How are you, buddy? But I am overly pleased with it once I got the parts to fix everything. And now that everything is back to normal and working as it should, it's a fantastic system. I have nothing to fuss about, you know? But yeah, that's what it is. Who are you waiting on them from, Teresa? We are good, man. We're making it. Have you seen this cheap option for dual color with a single extruder on AliExpress, a Triangle Lab 3D printer, Cyclops dual hit? Yeah, I've seen Cyclops systems before, and which is really cool because you can do some blending with them, which you can't do with this, or at least I don't think you can. Anything new? No, nothing new. Working with the U.S. government to see about doing some repairs, but other than that, no. And before anybody fusses at me, no, I'm not taking any free money. They're offering some low interest SBA loans to help you fix your stuff. Info Mario, how are you, buddy? PT3D. But that's what I'm working on right now is trying to get some of that so I can repair what I got to fix. Yeah, I saw that, but I mean, he's using the purge to infill, which I do. This one I did not. On this 4 and 5 I didn't. What's up, Matt Johnson? Yeah, probably so. Probably so, Teresa. I get that quite often. Yeah, thank you, Paul Cumber. I appreciate it. What's up, Trolling for Dollars? How are you? For those of y'all just joining, y'all know that, well, most of you know that I had a new grandbaby girl born yesterday in Glendale, I guess. I don't know, Phoenix. I don't know the area over there. Luke Air Force Base, anyway. And this morning, my oldest daughter got married. So, back-to-back decent days. And then this afternoon, thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. And then this afternoon, we got power back on. So, I'm not having to buy gas anymore. So, that's pretty awesome. You know, now it just now comes the cleanup and getting everything back to normal, and we have some issues with our roof in there where a limb fell on our roof. It put enough weight the way that the wall is built, because I live in a double wide. The trusses for the roof, you know, they touch in the middle here. Well, there's a long wall, and that wall is bowed down where they touch. So I don't know if it had weight, the weight that was laying on it pushed it down, or what happened, but it's bowing in there. So I'm gonna have somebody come out and look at that and play the lotto now. Yeah, right. So we do have some damage. Went out to one of my sheds out there. There's a big hole in the roof where a limb went through it. So it rained on a bunch of servers that I had in the shed. So we do have some losses, you know, but we were still fortunate. Believe me, I am not comparing ourselves to anybody that was 20 miles west of here, because they lost a lot more than we did. It's not that I don't have any problems. I just don't have the worst of them. So that is Polyalchemy Elixir. That is the orange and blue that you see right there. That is Polyalchemy Elixir. So I love it. Printed solid. Yeah, you can go there and get it. Absolutely. Tristan, I will tell you right now, I don't know about the Titan Arrow clones, unless you can get the one that come on the TiVo. If you can get a copy of the TiVo one, because it's a well-built one. I do not have any affiliate codes, as a matter of fact. The only code that I have is for the Alien 3D box, and it's just straight up Kuntry Klub for 15% off every month. But that's the only affiliate code I got, and I don't get any kickbacks from that. I really don't. Matter of fact, I went and saw Josh down in Gainesville during the hurricane, and yeah, no, I appreciate it. I do, Nuru. And one of these days, when that's what I need to do, that's what I'll do. I'm not a product pusher, though. I'm not gonna push products unless they pay me to push them, and nobody's doing that. I am printing John Hammonds. How are you, my friend? I am printing a 2-color Benchy using position 4 and 5 on the MMU2, because I had never used 5 before. So we are now using 4 and 5, which means that all 5 positions have worked. So I am very, very, very happy with that. And it took no adjustment. Yeah, that does mean the power was early. It was early about 2:30 or 3. You know what really aggravated me, though? No joke. Because I knew they were down there working on the poles, but I went outside to check, see if the power was back on. Well, it wasn't back on yet, so because the meter was still blank. And so I'm sitting there and I look at my generator and I can't see the fuel gauge anymore. It's done, about empty. So I had one tank of gas and I'm like, well, I'll go ahead and fill it up. That way, if they get it on later tonight, at least we'll have it. So I fill it up, and just as the last drops are coming out of the tank, I see the truck go down here to where the cutoff is, and I walk out to the road, and I should have done that first because there was about 7 trucks down there, and the guy was already in the bucket going up to cut the power on. So I got a full generator tank of gas sitting out there that either I've got to drain out or I've got to go get some stay bill or something to put in. Well, PT3D, I hate to hear that, buddy. What type of business are you trying to spin up? What type of business are you trying to drum up there, buddy? And it aggravated me about the gas, by the way. I was kind of aggravated. I was like, you know what? You should have went out there and checked, you sorry sucker. And that may be true, Tristan. I don't know. I've used 2 clones. Oh, no. That's fine, buddy. You're a developer? What type of developer? Oh, products you're developing. My bad. Okay. Cool. What type of products? I'm all about helping folks out, man. I will try my best to help you out. Best I can. Wow, the trolls are at it again. Woohoo! Oh, I know, right, John Hammonds? I know. Oh, cool, man. I got you. Cool, PT3D. That'll work. I went over to the view page, and yeah, they're out there again. Oh, well. Just sad, folks. Just friggin' sad. But anywho, knocked it off. Let's get on there. No, I have not. And I may not even get to a mail thing Thursday this week, guys. I'm not going to lie. I may not even get to it. I've got that interview tomorrow, which to me is a pretty important one. And then, then I've got Thursday. I won't be recording a video tonight. So, yeah. That is Night Sky. Nuru, it's Night Sky. Oh no, Paul Cumber, I can't wait to open it, buddy. Matter of fact, I've got it right here. It is right here waiting to be opened. It is right here on my shelf. Okay? I've got it right here. I've got the other stuff you sent me is right here, still on the table right here. My keychain's still right here, buddy. I mean, So, yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Matt, if you ever watch Stargate Atlantis or The Shape of Water, Stargate SG-1, the movie Cube, I'm interviewing David Hewlett. It's not an interview. It's a online. I'm interviewing a person on my channel, Jesse Foreman. He played Dr. Rodney McKay on Stargate Atlantis, and the same character on Stargate SG-1. He played in the movie Cube. He was the mathematician that worked for the company. And then he played in The Shape of Water, which I have not watched. I'm not going to lie. Probably not my cup of tea. But he is into 3D printing, and that's what we're going to discuss, is his 3D printing and what he does with it and how that, how that came about, that type of stuff. Because I've met several celebrities in my life. The biggest thing that people don't understand about celebrities is their pants go on one leg at a time, just like yours do. Late night with country. Yeah, right. Won't ever be late night with me, buddy. I'm in the bed late night. Johnny, I would have never fought with Johnny Carson, that's for sure. Oh, wait, you're young. You may not even remember Johnny Carson. Da 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 da. But yeah, no, I thought so. You ain't quite that young. I hear you, brother. Yeah, no, it was fantastic. I love that movie, man. Oh yeah, no, man, I stood backstage one night. What's up, Carl? I stood backstage one night and talked to Hulk Hogan for about 45 minutes. And we ended up, I wish I'd have met Michael Shanks. I need to get him on here. I may talk to David and see if I can get him on here. But actually, and I love Michael Shanks and you know, Richard Dean Anderson and all of them. But yeah, no, I talked to Hulk Hogan backstage one night, or at Walmart up there for about 30 minutes one time. And we ended up, he's got some hunting property not too far from my house here. And we ended up talking about hunting and fishing and all that stuff. It's what we stood there and talked about. And then right after that, not too long after that, Shania Twain was there. Got some pictures of me and Shania Twain. She's a little bitty woman too. I'm talking little bitty, like this tall, little bitty tiny woman. Well, Carl, yeah, it came back on about 2:30, 3 o'clock this afternoon. So we're going to do a talking show tonight, just talking and watching this print. And then tomorrow night we'll do the interview. And then Thursday night, I don't know, I'm going to try to figure out something to do with this MMU2 so I can get something else over on the workbench here and we can work on it. But yeah, I have to think that, you know, David Hewlett is pretty active on Twitter, but I have to think that he's not the only one that does 3D printing. You know, I have to think that, because other celebrities and stuff have to think it's just friggin' cool that you can do that, you know. But it's really amazing to me because, you know, a lot of people that you watch and in Star Trek and these other sci-fi shows, they really were not, you know, nerds themselves. They didn't watch that type of stuff. All right, PT3, 3D, take it easy, buddy. But they didn't watch that type of stuff. They weren't sci-fi people themselves. But I believe David was. David, and I don't know. That's what we're going to find out. Oh, that's cool. See? That's friggin' awesome. That's awesome if you could do that. This thing's printing fantastic. I need to get out. Let me get out in front if I can. I don't think I can. Yeah, you can see it better that way anyway. Y'all can see that. It's printing really, really well. I'm very happy with that. There you go. That'll make it hard to see while it's printing, but you can see the steering wheel in there taking shape and all that stuff. It is really cool, man. It's really cool to meet people that are not in your walk of life. That, what's up, 3D&D maker, Mr. Joe Paddock? When I can afford some soluble filament. What's up, Ricky Tanner? But it's really cool to think that people, you know, in so many different walks of life share this hobby, you know. Yeah, I don't think many people have the McKay intellect, Patrick. It's not a lot of those. But yeah, Nuru, that's really the only thing that's stopping me from doing soluble supports. There's a lot of things I would love to print, and I need to figure out how to do that last layer with solubles. There's a lot of things that I want to print that take a lot of supports that I don't, because it takes so much filament for supports that I don't want to do it in solubles. So what is going on here? Did it fail to load? Looks like it failed to load. Yeah, something ain't happening. It failed to load my green. Hold on just a second. This is the first time I've had a failure like that, so give me a second. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know why it failed. We'll find out though. Let's see what's going on. Let's open up the lid here. Let me pull this up here so you can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna open up the lid. We're gonna find out what's going on. Uh-oh. It's trying to do something. What's it trying to do? Oh, never mind. I'm being a butthead. Did you make it? I don't know if it's there yet or not. I don't know. I can't tell. Hold on just a minute. Seems like it jammed, but I can't tell. It's trying to print. Maybe it's got filament in it. I don't know. I can't see. It's pulling filament. At least I think it is. I had a flashlight back here, but it's gone. It's in there somewhere. We'll see for a second. It looks like it's moving. Looks like the clamp is closing. I was just impatient. I don't think it was actually jammed. I think I screwed it up. Yeah, what's up, llama? Let me see how this works. Yeah, it was orange, but it was stuck. It wasn't moving. That was the thing. Alright, well, it kicked it out. What, the worst that's going to happen is I have a little bit of layer problem. Yeah, it loaded the green right up. Yeah. Maybe it'll get the black just like it did then. We'll see. You got the spinning wheel, 3D print llama. Oh, am I buffering? I'm good here. I don't know what's going on. It should be back. What's up, you do it? Try it again. I'm seeing good speeds here. Oh, Matt's not here. Yeah, I mean, is everybody buffering? Because my video output says low, but my OBS says it's good. So, I don't know. Somebody give me an update. Oh, I got to get here. Go back down here. Yeah. Looks like I missed some of my black. But I think it'll finish just fine. I do. I believe I'll get finished just fine. Oh, see, the light's green. Let me see. Not blinking, it's solid red. When it moves, it's solid red again. Now it's green. They pulled it right on in there. No, it was ID10T error. Yeah. Huh. That's weird about the buffer. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like I might have screwed it up just a touch, but it ain't bad. It'll pick right back up and go right on. That's all that matters. That's still not bad. Well, I'm back to green on my my live stream health, so it's back to green. I don't know what happened. Because, see, now I'm going way over what I should be. And normally when that happens is when it starts buffering. God dang, my nose itching. But everything seems to be going pretty good. It's hard to see, but, you know. Got a little pigtail out there. I don't know what that's from. Whew! Alright. It has been a hectic week. New grandbaby, hurricane, new grandbaby, new son-in-law. Just been fun. Now this is not Bruce's benchy. This is one that I sliced. So I sliced this myself. It works pretty good. Can't complain. I do want to do the sheep that Shane sent me, but I'm waiting on a shipment of filament to do that. I do need to break out some other filaments and try some different things here. I really want to print another dragon though. And as soon as this benchy gets done, I may start it. That may actually be printing while I'm talking to David tomorrow. The one that I didn't work, you know, like I wanted it to. What's up, Papaw's Projects? So I will have to reslice it and make sure that my block is not in the model this time, so that I can have a killer one. And when I slice it, I'm actually going to do 4 outside layers, because the orange, you can see the blue through the orange. It's that translucent. So I think I can do 4 layers, which will probably jump it up to 36 hours or so. Yeah, they do. They have their own personal one, I think. I think they have their own design as well. I'll have to check that out. Jesse, I hadn't seen that. Is that on Thingiverse? But yeah, that was definitely me being impatient with that. And I caused to have a layer skip. Not a full layer skip, but a partial one. So this won't be a perfect benchy, but it'll be perfect other than the ID10T error that occurred. So we can deal with that. We definitely can deal with that. But I really do need to get some, I've got a little bit of clear polyalchemy elixir down here. And I need some green, some type of green polyalchemy elixir. And then I can do my gator logo with all of those. And I think it'll be awesome. And that's another thing I'm going to do coming up in the next couple weeks, is I'm going to take a model off of Thingiverse and make it multicolored. Because you can do that. And it's pretty cool to do that, actually. I did that with my gator logo. I mean, it was a stacked, so you had to change at different layer heights. And I took it apart and squashed it and then made it multi. So it was pretty cool. Well, that's true. But there's actually 2, if you get the multicolor benchy, there's 2 different ones that you can use the top for. There's 2 different sets of parts. And I learned in the Slick 3R, when you do your preview, you can actually assign your colors to the different models or different colors you're using. That way, when you slice it and you go to preview, it looks exactly like it's going to look when it prints. So you can see what color is where, that is a cool feature to me, because it will stop you from screwing up your model. And that preview is your friend. Cool, Ricky Tanner. I saw where you were going to have to add something to it or do something different with it the other day. Yeah, it was almost a whole layer skip, but it actually worked really well. I mean, it's pretty cool looking, but you'll be able to see it. I don't think it's going to hurt the model. Just made that one layer a little thicker, which is pretty neat. You can see it there really well. If you look on the camera right there, you can see it right there on the cabin, that back line. I have to get on Twitter. I've been staying off of a lot of social media. Huh. That's weird. That is really weird. I don't know. All right, brother. All right, well, it's been almost an hour, so we're going to say this now. There are links down below to support the channel. Right now, any and all money that I get is going in my bank account to help support cleanup and repair efforts. I will tell you that. It is not going to go into things for the channel. So if you donate to any of my things right now, it is going to help me get through this mess that we've got. What's up there, Xander and Martin and Harley? How are y'all? Y'all driving your mama crazy, Xander? That may be so, Patrick. I downloaded the model off of, I forgot, what is it, Yegi? Where you can go get that, or there's a link somewhere where you can go get the multicolor one. You better quit that, Xander. Y'all be nice to your mama. She's a good woman. But what's up, Shane? I even have the layer skip on my purge block. Shane, you missed it. You missed a good ID10T error that caused a layer skip in my print. And I didn't even try to blame Prusa or the MMU2. How about that? I blamed it all on Shane. That's what he told me to do. Alright. So, and I'm sorry these past couple streams haven't had that much energy. I've been trying to stay positive, but it's been hard. I mean, it's been tiring. This past week has been very, very tiring. And it's not going to be better the rest of this week. I will tell you that the Florida Gators have a bye this week, so I won't be watching football this coming Saturday. So maybe I won't be as tight. Yeah, what's up, Harley? You've been here before, my friend. But I'm sorry if I haven't been my same spunky self the past few streams. I've been trying to keep some sense of normalcy and being on here. But, it does wear on you. Don't worry, I'm not taking a 2-week break again. I just got done with one of those. No, I did not go into the office today. I may go in tomorrow. I'm not sure. But Wednesday will probably be the first day that I go back. So, Wednesday will probably be the first day that I go back. Because since we've got power, there are things that I need to do here. I will tell you, a 10,000 kilowatt generator is not good enough to run an old hot water heater. Not even close. So, as I said yesterday on Glenn's, on the Fun in the Country Basement, I think it was, I will be getting the instant hot water thing put in here, because I saw exactly how much power that thing is taking. And my light bill right now is running right at $500 a month. So any little thing I can do to cut that down, I'm on it. So I looked them up, and I'm going to be getting I forgot what it called, EcoSmart, and hooking it up. Not today, probably sometime in January. So that is one thing I will be doing, because this hot water heater has got to be killing us. And then I'll put one in my dad's house, since we're both on the same power, and it's just him. He don't need that much hot water. So, but I know that as soon as I turn power back on today, both elements on that hot water heater kicked on and stayed on for at least 2 hours. At least 2 hours at full power, heating up 40 gallons of water. And that's ridiculous, because they'll use it later tonight. I don't know. Yeah, it's a pretty good layer skip, actually. Yeah. It's even in the deck, which is pretty cool. What's up, Robbie Mack? How are you, my friend? I'm going to say this. Harley, Xander, plug your ears until I give you the thumbs up. Say okay when you got it done. Yeah, well, I will be, Jesse Foreman. I don't know if Shane will be or not. Now what are you doing? Hey, it's just sitting there, not doing anything. Nothing. It's in position 5, and it's not doing anything. Let me see what it tries to do. Alright, let's try it again. I don't know what the hell it's trying to do. It's just blinking. What the hell does that mean? Can't even see it. What does that mean? Just sitting there. Let's see what we got. Load error. Alright. Looks freaking loaded to me. Hold on. I'm trying. I don't know. Y'all know y'all can't see me, but that's not a bad thing all the time. Got a good point. I don't know. I push the button, it spins the bearings for a second, and then it does nothing, and then it goes back to blinking. It's like the bearings got out of alignment. What the hell, man? Hold on. Okay, now take a look at the red light. Slow blinker fast. Slow is load air, fast is unload air. It's slow. Shut up. I did. I pressed the middle button for it to check again. Right, red light. What's up, Chris Riley? I am, Alright, now it's parking. Okay. Needs me to fix the issue. I can push the filament all the way in and it works fine. If I pull it all the way out, it works fine. Push it in, it goes right on through, right on down to where it needs to go. So everything is working just fine. So let's put it here and let's try again. We'll tighten it all down. Everything was going great. Hit it with a hammer. I can do that. Alright, so let's tighten the springs back down again. It is in the 5th position. It is tight. Everything is good. Got a clear path. It loads it into the thing and then it unloads it. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Let me get rid of the 920. Okay, so you have let the fender detect filament with the middle button. Yeah, I did that. Alright, so I'm going to take this off of here, the thing, and I'm going to push it. Alright, for some reason it's not feeding it in there at all. Not feeding the filament. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it out and I'm going to cut it and put it back. Actually, yeah, I got to loosen this up so I can get it pushed through. I'm going to push it straight through. Because it goes straight through. I got a little tit on it. That's one problem. Let's do this. Pop that right off. Put a new point on it. Put this on there. Now let's pull it back. Hold on. Let me pull that back to there. Tighten this down. Let's tighten this right here down. No, it's never turning green. So pull back filament to just before the fender, then left button to load until it finds it. Then green light comes on with red, and we can continue with the red button. Okay. Alright, so let's see. If I take, see what he said. Pull back on the filament till just before the fender probe. Alright, that's done. Alright, when I push this, I'm getting nothing. It's like the drum is out of sync. That's exactly what it looks like, but I don't think it is. It's like the bearing drum is out of sync and it's not grabbing the filament. Is there a way to know? It's not. It's behind. It's not sitting. Hold on just a minute. One issue I've got here. Okay. There's that. So that's fine. Alright, let's try this again. Is there a way to reset the drum? Nothing. It runs for a second and then it's done. I'll tell you what. Let's try this right here. Can't get in there that far. I need an Allen key. I'm going to try to reset the MMU and see what it does. Alright, so reset the drum. Alright, the green is a little far out. Okay, so let's clip these off. Alright, let it finish doing its thing. Preheating the nozzle. I dropped my Allen key. Allen wrench, and I don't even know where the hell it went. It went bye-bye. That's par for the course, right? Drop something on the hardwood floor. Oh, this, hold on. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it says preheating nozzle. Please wait. So it is heating back up after I redid it. So we'll see if it goes back and it loads and everything is hunky dory. Then guess what? The reset worked. If it don't, then oh well. I'm out 4 hours into a benchy or 3 hours into a benchy. Let's see. I don't know what it's doing. It's wiping. So it thinks it can continue. And it cannot. Alright, so now I just got a bunch of clacking. Let's see. Aha! Too damn tight, was it? What are you doing? Wait, we start over. That's right. Lesson learned. Alright, so let's get this thing back straight. And see if we can start another. Okay, you know, still the first issue I've had since I put new parts on it. But I don't know what's going on. That's the thing. I don't know what happened. It was working perfectly, and then it decided it didn't want to work anymore. Let's cut this off. Let's move this thing over out of the way so I can see where my filaments are. I can re-sharpen all this stuff the way it should be. Alright, so this is green. And black. Try it again. I'll be back on the chat in just a second. Boop. And there. Put the unit back together. Lesson learned what not to do. Ain't that the way it normally works on my channel? Here's what not to do. Alright, where'd you go? Way under there. How? How you go way under there like that? Alright, so those should be good. That's a little loose on that end. There we go. Alright. All the filaments now should be good. Let's clean the bed off. Let's get the old prints off the bed. And turn her back on. Well, I got that much of a benchy again. And it could have been my fault during that layer skip, but I don't think so because it was printing fine after that. So. You know what's really funny? It's right there. Right there. There. Chris Riley, which firmware? On the MMU or the MK3? David Olson, we got a J, man. I don't know what that was. Right? That is correct. Oh, the MMU? I thought they just released that with the multi-calibration thing. I'm going to hit load filament and I'm going to say load all. All right, see, 4 and 5 are no longer loaded. Or at least 4 is not. And nothing changed. There you go. For some reason, it wasn't grabbing, which made no sense. But you know what? It might actually make sense. Let me go load filament 4 again, because when it was doing all that crunching, yeah. See, that's the problem right there. So, hold on just a second. I'll fix this. I know how to fix this. They might. Alright, so you're good. So let's reset you so I can... Oh hell, I'll just go load 1. That way it gets out of the way. and I can shove my green through. I didn't shove it through far enough, and I'll show y'all what happened. Or at least I get, you know what? I don't know. I don't know if that's what happened or not. Because there's actually two of them in it. And they're at different spots. So I'm going to show y'all this. Because I'm kind of disappointed. But I believe that it's an issue with filament. Not with the other. So now if I go down here and I go to load filament, let's go to 4 and see how it does. Picked it right up, pushing it right in, and it's done. So it's all good. So now I'm going to print from SD again. I'm going to hit 2 color. Let me see what we got here. Those are all with that. I don't really need to do another 4 and 5. I know they're working, but I want to show you this because this is not from the gear. Okay, and the reason I say that is because see right here, see that, you see that notch in the filament? That's not as big around as the gear is. And if you come right down here, look, there's another one there, and then another one right behind that. I believe that was issues in the filament process. I don't know if that's an air bubble or what the heck that is. But there's 3 of them right there within this section. There's 3 of those within that section. And this one was just parked just correctly so that when the bearing pushed down on it, it wouldn't grab the filament. Weird. Weird. So, what do I want to print? I don't know. I don't really need a 2 color benchy from 4 and 5. Yeah, I've never seen that. Mike, I'm hesitant to say, my friend. It was free. I didn't buy it. You know what I'm saying? It was just sent to me as a sample. And I hate to throw that out there. If I'd have bought it, I'd have been all over it. The problem is some of y'all may buy it. I don't think so. I don't think it's that popular. So I don't know. Let me think about that. I'll give you my answer on Thursday. Just remind me. Somebody remind me on Thursday, because I will think about it. I'll think about putting that name out there. I hate that. I hate having a problem like that because they don't manufacture. If they manufactured their own filament, and this is so far into the roll that there's no way. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to let him know about it. But since they were sent to me for free, I can't complain about it, but he does need to know about it. And that's the thing. So I will notify them. But I think that was this is actually a manufacturing defect that he could have had no knowledge of. You know, I mean, it can happen in any roll. So anyway, we get to move on. See if we can get another model up. You want to do that? Let's do that. I need to print a Ada Linda Dragon, right? Yes, they are. They are available, and you can buy the board from China. Maybe they sell the motors and stuff exactly as you need. I know that the gears are available. The bearings are available. The board is available as a knockoff. The Pender probe's pretty a standard Pender probe, and it's got the ball bearing that goes with it. I'm pretty sure everything else is printable and out there. So I'm pretty sure you could piece one of these together without purchasing it. You lose all the support though. You know, you get all the parts, and you're really and truthfully, from the price of the board, the motors, and you're not saving a lot of money to do it. I don't even know if you'd save $100. So you have to ask, is it worth it? That's the thing. To do the knockoff for this. Some knockoffs are worth it. I mean, and most of you know, if I can afford it, I'm going to buy original. But most of the stuff that I bought firsthand was knockoffs, like the E3D V6s. They were knockoffs. It might get you called unethical. You're correct. But the E3D V6s that I bought were knockoffs, and they printed fine. You didn't have the support. You didn't have the other stuff that goes along with it. Now, Chris, somebody said they had them. That may be true, Hack Monkey. That's probably a fact. Now, I'm not, I don't know. I don't know what the lead time is right now. Yeah, I believe somebody told me that you can buy everything on this already on AliExpress. It's what I think I heard. My memory sometimes doesn't serve me really well. Yeah. I can't remember. Shiza. That's what I told Glenn last night. Oh, the board is pre-order? Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, Patrick, I am too. I am so glad that I have the real deal. I've got a bunch of filament coming from Prusa, and I've also got a bunch of filament coming from another manufacturer that I'm going to try out. And if it works out, and this is a scoop here, if it works out, we will have Kuntry filament, because I'm going to sell some of it because I liked what I had before. And if they can give me rolls with quality, which I'm pretty sure they can because they supply a lot of people that you wouldn't think they supply, we can have some Kuntry filament. I think I can beat some prices. I don't know. Probably so, Shane. Probably so. That's what I need to get. Let me go out and think of it. You sent it to me, didn't you, Shane? Let me go to Twitter. And let me pull these STLs that I was sent from. No, I have to tell Keith I don't have. He asked me if I had it. I know it, but only people that watch this far into the damn video get to know. So, it's still a secret. There ain't but 35 people on here. And half of them are going, what? Alright. So, I'll get with Keith after the show. Alright, so let me go see what we got here. What do we got? Sheep, not that sheep. Damn it, Shane. You knew exactly what I was talking about. Not them sheep. I want that flat disc sheep that you print at shows. Like the coaster looking thing. That's what I want. Yeah, send me the damn G-code to that. I don't need the STL. Just send me the G-code. It's 5 colors. I'm just going to let them as they are. $10. 2 fingers. Where Xander's already gone, man. He's only 11, dude. He's got a buddy over? Really? You have to dig around for it. You use it at every damn show. How are you going to dig around for it? $5 a bird. It's not public. Well, if you can't send it to me, then don't. I don't want you to get in trouble. I just want to print one. I think it's a cool print. I've got the other one that you printed for me, and I would like to print one. But if you can't, I understand. Like I said, I don't need the STL. Just send me the damn G-code. I mean, the one you print's pretty nice. Woo. FT5, yeah, I get that. It's under a different name. I get you. Don't send it to Walter, send it to me. But no, I do have some filaments coming that I am going to evaluate and see. And Robbie Mack, you're right. It was supposed to be a secret because Robbie Mack was the one I contacted first with names and you know, he's thinking about graphics and all that stuff for me. But until I get them and I test them out, I don't know. I don't know that I would want to sell them. I don't know that I want to open that ball of wax. You know what I mean? Because then you got support and you got all this other stuff. And, you know, come on. I don't have a lot of money. I can't be like, here, you got a bad roll. Here's your new one. I can, but just can't do it at, you know, big orders. And not only that, I mean, I bought as much as I could buy. It'll be February, March, or April after Murph. If I have any at Murph, it'll be a surprise because, you know, you really got to spend $2,000 or $3,000 at least to get some. It's okay. You already told everybody 2 weeks ago. I believe it too. Sorry, sucker. Ain't you supposed to be vacationing? Are you home already? Because that picture you put on Facebook today, whoo, hurt my eyeballs. And for those of you that don't know, it was Robbie Mack on the beach with his kids playing in the sand. What's up, Joshua? How you feeling, my friend? Soon as I get figure out some way to get them to him. Wait. I'm going to print some B's just to give you. I'll say, here's your free B's. And they're going to be lowercase too. Same day, different story. You got a different story today? Cool. Robbie Mack, don't you know that's how it works, man? When you go to the beach, you spend all your damn time at the beach. So I think what happened earlier was that the green filament that I just threw away. Damn it, I got to go find that because I need to show the guy. Or he can come back and watch my video. I'll figure out what time it was in the video. But when the green got there, it couldn't eject, I think, is part of the issue. It got to that point and it couldn't pull it back out. So when it tried to move over to the black, it couldn't move. What are Chris Riley's thoughts on the FT5? What's up, Tom? About time you joined us, man. Are you tired yet? Working all these hours? Chris Riley's thoughts on the FT5 are that it's not as good as that MK3 that he's in love with. And I'm going to pester him about that. He's probably going to get pissed off and cut me off. Yeah, no, this was more than a bit. It wasn't a bit. It wasn't bits. It was the filament had a notch in it, and it looked like during the production process there was an issue, Tom, that caused the issue. So it wouldn't have cut it off. It couldn't even move. I will say I do like my MK3. I'm not even joking. No, you know, I don't think that that they knew about it either. Hold on one second. Got to respond to this message. Like this person didn't even know my damn email address. Really? What do you mean you didn't know my email address? Alright, so I can clear this right here. Mark all as red. Come on. There you go. Over here. Mark all as red. Now I'm just waiting on email. Today's the 15th, yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, it is. The MK3 is hands down for the money probably the best printer you're going to buy. For the money. No, I get it, Chris. I told you that after I had mine, and when you were putting yours together, that you were going to love it, and you're like, I don't like all the stuff it does for you. Yeah, you do. You just don't know you like it yet. That's the thing. You do like it, you just don't know it yet. It's like Glenn in the Duet. Glenn just didn't know he liked the Duet that much yet. So, no, it's always y'all, buddy. Sometimes I'll say you all, but very seldom. And how are you, Uncle Ron? Martin? Filament Frenzy, I'd say hello to you. Waiting on the email. It's taking forever. You like the FK1 and Duet and came with it? No, I get it, Chris, because, you push go and you just go. No, sir. As of 2:30, we got power back today. Now, the beginning of this stream, I actually have 2 streams for today because the beginning of this one, for some reason, the internet wanted to go stupid. But it finally leveled itself out and we continued on. But it did interrupt my streaming. A 400 by 1200 shit. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, no, that's exactly right, Hack Monkey. And the cool thing about it is the ones that I have built that are based off of the Mark II and stuff, they're the same way. They really are. You just don't fight them. You don't fight the firmware. You don't fight the hardware. You don't fight any of it. You just hit print and it goes. It just goes. And I have to say that all of my printers are actually that way. Even my Hypercube and my TiVo now. I printed 2 things. I showed you the plug that goes on the end of my cable. It's actually on my cable right now. But I also printed a wall hook out of that Edge filament, which is pretty cool stuff, by the way. And I screwed it to the post out there, hung my wire on it. But when I hit print on my TiVo, I didn't go look. I didn't even look at the first layer. It was perfect. That's what happens when you buy or you put quality things together. My Hypercube, the Duet Wi-Fi, the heat bed, the parts that I've got on it are quality parts. It's got an original E3D V6. It's got an original E3D Titan extruder. It's quality parts. That's what happens when you have quality parts. I hear you, Robbie Mac. Oh, I got an email. You are getting me the file. Download it. Come on. Give me the damn file. Download. There it goes. Alright, cool. So let me take my card out of my Perusa. Let's put it in the computer. And let's is this the STL? Show in folder. I want the G code. It is the G code. You all right? Do Diablo Dragon. That's a, what is that? Really? Okay. All right. It's a pretty big file. So let's see what we got. Hold on. I'm trying to catch up with chat. Did have to Anyone ask me what printer is a good one? If they have the money, nothing touches. That's correct. MMU prints so long. That's my only negative. Yeah, that is that, and the only other thing is that I can't get the filament sensor. You can't turn the filament sensor on the extruder, and I don't know why. If you turn it on, you get that eject and load, and it's just not good. Really? Alright, it's heating up. Now this is going to be weird because I have no idea what colors go where on this. And I've got orange, blue, white, green, and black. I have no idea what other they're doing. The latest firmware turns off the filament. Well, I went in and manually turned it off. So yeah. Setting on fire. What? What's setting on fire? The MMU? Spring steel sheet. 1200 by 400 spring steel sheet. Wow. I need Glenn's money. Huh. Wow. That's really weird. Nah, I hadn't seen any of that, Tom. Really hoping this prints right out of the gate, though. That'd be cool. Without making any changes to it. 735 already? How about that? I will. I will do that. MIC6 aluminum. I don't even know what Mic 6 aluminum is. It could be titanium oxide for or something for all I care. I have no idea. Cast aluminum tooling plate. Alright, sweet. Really? Did they say what happened, Josh? I hadn't heard he was sick or anything, so I don't know. Alright, let's watch this thing work. Let's see what we're going to get. Let's watch it work. Oh, okay, I got you. This is the sheep that Shane uses at all of his shows to show 5-color printing. It's basically a coaster with a sheep in it. Alright, so it just loaded filament 2, which is my blue filament. My blue polyalchemy elixir. It's ejecting the green that's in there. That's pretty cool. Change right over to blue. Then the second stripe is blue. And I don't know what it's doing now. Never done that before. This must be a G-code thing that's in the G-code that Shane sent out. Something from an earlier MMU, I think. This had to be from an earlier MMU, because it's doing some weird things. Now it's unloading the blue. Oh, I get you. It's priming all the colors? Oh, wow. Okay. Yes, let's go on to the next one. Alright, prime the white. Yeah, it's really weird. It's just really weird to watch it do that. That's a pretty cool piece though. You can see the color. Oh, come on. See where it changed from green to blue when it purges. So now we're on green. So now to go from white to green. Maybe. We'll see. I swear. Oh yeah, there we go. White to green. Thing is, the white still had some blue in it, so it didn't purge very well. But it did load, so that's cool. Alright. I see another spot here. Let me show y'all. Can y'all see that spot in the green? I don't know if you can see it or not. It's right there. Another spot right there in the green. Yeah, you can see it. See it right there? See the lighter color? That's another spot right there in the green. In that green filament. So hopefully I don't get too many of those. Because I really don't want it to fail in the middle of this, but that's right. Y'all got beer and pizza? Hell, I'm right at the table next to y'all too. Hell yeah. Thing is, I'm going to have to take my printed printers to Murph. And that's probably all I will bring. No, it's not that. It's not that, Patrick. It's several places in the green that have been that way. So cutting it and reattaching it or doing whatever, it's not going to do any good, right? Because it'll run into another spot that's that way. So I'm hoping that it only gets in the wheel whenever it's actually printing, and so it doesn't matter. But you know, theoretically it could. So far it's loaded all the colors well though, so can't complain too much for sure. Alright, so what we're going to do is Robbie Mac's going to have a pizza printer, and Ron going to have a beer printer, and me and Chris Riley are just going to sit at Murph and drink beer and eat pizza. That's what we're going to do. That sound like a plan, Chris? That's a plan, Chris. Then I can get all the Chris loving, that people coming over to love Chris. That's too low. What is the deal? Now what? It went beep and quit. Now it's going. What in the hell is that? That is too low. That's a pretty cool little purge strip, though. You know, like I said, this is too low because it's pushing down into my filament, and it just tore the purge block off of the bed. So it's kind of low. See how it does with this. We're going to see. Shh. I know it's... like last year. It is printing the outline of the sheet. Doesn't look like it's squished enough though, to me. But I don't know. Yeah, I got to restart this because this isn't even sticking to the bed. Alright, y'all see that? Help me diagnose this. Alright, see over here, it started to peel up. Okay? But the squish on this is perfect. It's just not sticking. Alcohol? Clean it? What do you think? Clean it? Oh yeah. The one you stuck in the bag, right? Yeah, so I'll never get that one. I get it. Alright, let me go grab my alcohol. I'll be right back. And not the drinking kind either. I know what y'all thinking. Let's try again once I clean the bed. What you reckon? We give it a good bath? How's that? Think that'll do it? I am not putting glue stick on my PEI. Can't stand it. Alright, so let's try this again. Print from SD. Beep. Alright, now it's got to go through all that loading stuff. Oh, low battery. Let's change some batteries. Alright. Slapping the bag. James was slapping the bag. I don't know. I didn't stay around that night. We actually went out and ate with Glenn and his wife, and we didn't hang out late. I didn't know stuff like that went on after. Now at Earth we stayed, you know, we hung out and had a good time, but I didn't have any idea. Murph was my first, you know, big time show. Alright. I'll get over here out of the way. Everything's heating up. We'll let it run again. Yeah, no, I'm going to definitely hang out. What other way is there, Patrick Nugent-Hall? I'm not saying that's the right way. That's just the way I do it. I'm hoping it all works out all right. Alcohol solves a lot of problems. It's solving your problem right now, ain't it? With a cigar. Alright, so it's loading number 2 like it did before. That's a little better. We'll see how it does. It's sticking a little better. I don't know. I still don't know though. Oh my. I can show it, but it doesn't have any sound. That's the only thing. When I show it that way, it doesn't have any sound. So I can do that. There's really no sound on it, so I don't know how I can show it that way. Ah, you'll be all right, Jesse Foreman. Nope, I'll stick to my vape. Y'all can have them cigars. I hear you, Hack Monkey. Right, Patrick Nijenhoff, I did that too. That's why I just squirted on there tomorrow. Alright. Alright. It's doing its thing. It's doing its thing. We got 10 minutes. Maybe crank up the bed temp? Nah, I don't think so. If I crank up anything, it would be the filament temperature. It's doing alright, I think. It's smoother anyway. It's not digging into the bed as much. What's up, Jake from State Farm? I didn't even see you come in. Doing green? Yes, sir. These actually do look better. My height is better for sure than it was on my last ones, because these were really, really rough. And these are looking pretty smooth. Yeah. Much smoother than the last one. Alright, so let's go black. Later, Hack Monkey. Take it easy, buddy. Don't forget the interview tomorrow. 6 to 7 or so. Oh yeah, Wednesday. My bad. Man, this hurricane's got me all flustered. I forgot. 6 to 7 is on Wednesday, Patrick. Is the interview. Tomorrow night will be 6 to 8 normal stream. Today is Monday. Today is definitely Monday. See, this side is smooth. This side is not. It's like the auto bed leveling is off. Could be. Could be the code for that. You're right. Because it is. It's the left hand front facing the printer. The left is perfectly smooth, but the further over you get, the rougher it gets. And this was my final result on the orange. And I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to show the... I mean, you can see how much it was digging into that. So, yeah, you're very sneaky. Yeah, it appears back. You know, the power is back on. Yes. As of 2:30 today. So, yeah, I don't know. It's not as bad this time, but it's pretty much the same. And yeah, that beep, that's got to go. I can't stand that. Yeah, it's about the same. Not quite as bad, but close. That's pretty cool that it does that. With the way it is, it's not necessary. Let's see if it will begin. I'm going to take that off because that's going to fail. That's going to cause an issue. Alright, let's see how you do now. It ain't sticking now either. It's too high. When I adjusted it earlier, it's too high now. So you know what that means? That means you'll have to tune in tomorrow night to see if I get this thing working. Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna let that print the way it is. Yeah, stop. You know what? We're gonna start it again, but it won't get done this time. Now, I'm not redoing the alcohol again because it was Z height that was causing it. It's unloading filament 1. I know, right, Chris Riley? Alright, so let's go down here, print from SD. Diablo. Beep. Alright, we're going to start it again, but we've only got about 2 minutes, so I don't think we're going to make it. Same country time, same country channel. If you want to support the channel, it would be greatly appreciated right now. As to the hurricane depleting everything, I had a couple of donations last night, which was awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We will be on tomorrow night, 6 to 8, as normal. And once again, I appreciate everybody being here, and we'll see how this Diablo Dragon goes. So anyway, guys, thank y'all for being here, and we're gonna get out of here with the Country Club, and we'll see you tomorrow for country time.